Good evening and welcome back to Mayville, New York, where Chautauqua Lake has a 21-0 lead over the Sherman Wildcats. Getting ready to start the second half here, 21-0. My name is Steve Keyser, here for Cable Access Channel 5. I'd like to thank our cameraman here, Randy Burt, Donald Zenz, Dan Berg, and producer Chris Burt. Good job as always, guys. We are improving every week. Thank you, guys. Good job. Braving the elements here today. A couple of our cameramen have a few jackets on as the wind is starting to kick here in these hills. But 21-0 Chautauqua Lake as they're getting ready to go to their first postseason playoffs in many years. Accomplish that here with another strong second half of 21-0. Things started out. Sherman's defense was swarming Steve Kenny until about their second or third possession broke out a 59-yard touchdown run at the end of the first quarter, and then the second quarter, Cam Baker had a 23-yard touchdown run followed by a 1-yard touchdown run. On official stats, I got Steve Kenny, about 11 carries, 91 yards, and Cam Baker, most all of his touches there came in the second quarter, about 9 rushes for about 61 yards. Unofficial stats. Also, Jason McMahon, one of the longest completions of the year, probably will look like about a 30-yarder to Chris Howard. As we're getting ready here for the second half kickoff. For the most part, Sherman's Wildcats have done a good job controlling Kenny. They've had plenty of guys around Kenny, just had the one breakout run. I think it was about a 59-yarder or so. Other than that, so he's probably got about 60-some yards and about 10 carries, which isn't too bad. So Sherman's been keying on him, but that opened things up for Cam Baker in that second quarter for counters to the fullback. So Chautauqua Lake's going to start out receiving the ball here in the second half as Sherman set to kick off.
Here we go, boys and girls.
Looks like Cody Ryan, the quarterback, kicking off. And that's going to bounce into the end zone and through the end zone as back was Chris Sampson. So good strong kick there by the quarterback slash kicker, Cody Ryan. And that's where Chautauqua Lake will start out, 20-yard line. Looks like in the starting backfield here. Oh no, McMahon's going to start things off under center. I think he's got about 4 receivers in the backfield, and the handoff to Kenny. And he's got room around the outside, and he is gone. He's gone. One man trying to catch him, Grazik, and he's not going to do it. And an 80-yard touchdown run for Kenny. Chautauqua Lake spreads things out. They start things off with 5 receivers set with 1 in the backfield. Kenny, who is set up in the slot left side, comes around in motion, and they hand it to him and got a good seal from his tight end and one wide receiver, and I don't think he was touched. 80-yard run. 80-yard run there for Kenny. He continues his great season here. So that's going to just about match. Morrison's kick is no good. So it's 27-0 Chautauqua Lake. So with that one run by Steve Kinney, unofficially, I said first half he had about 91 yards. That one itself was just an 80-yard, so about 171 yards on 12 carries. Unofficially. So it might look bad in the paper tomorrow or on the stat sheets for Sherman. It's a couple yard long runs have accounted for Kinney, but you know what? That's what he's done all year. And a great seal on that left side. I believe that was Howard with the block on the outside.
7-7. 3-2. You have that ticket. 268-77.
So Chautauqua Lake, 37. Just 17 seconds went by there.
You're the winner of $140.
Morrison ready to kick off. Sorry about that. Morrison ready to kick off. Looks like Persons is back. It's been short kickoffs and another line drive kick. And it is fielded by Nick Allday, but he was on the ground. His knees were on the ground when he recovered that, and that's where Sherman will take over at about their 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Why did they throw a flag down?
So Sherman, 27-0 here, Chautauqua Lake. Cody Ryan with Persons and Stetson in the backfield. And there's a handoff straight up the middle. Looks like a gain of about 2. Tackle made by Nick Fisher and Cam Baker, run by Allday.
Kyle Keith, excuse me, on the carry.
Actually, that was Kyle Keith on the carry.
Gain of a couple of yards. They'll bring up second down.
A good game, about 2-3 yards there. Be about 2nd and 8. Three backs in the backfield. Here's a handoff to Persons. Man, he is stopped early. He's going to lose about 1 or 2. Andrew Paluzzo, along with, I believe, Jason McMahon were in there. No, I take that back. Cam Baker.
Chris Lamphere. Brings up third down. And 6
It's going to be about
for the
a
Wildcat.
3rd and 6, so he did get about a yard there. Gave him forward progress, about a 3rd and 7. Cody Ryan under center. Man in motion is Stetson. There's a pitch to Pearsons. And good tackle as Steve Kinney came up from the middle linebacker position and stormed in and tackled Persons. And that's a loss of about Loss of about 2 or 3. As he had good speed to get to Persons, as that play had some potential. Craig Howard is back for the punt here at about his 42-yard line. Andrew Graham ready to punt for Sherman. High snap, but Graham receives a good punt. Beautiful spiral, taking about the 35-yard line, trying to get to the left. And he has some room on the left, and he's got one man to beat, and it's the punter, and Graham trips him up. There is a flag down, though, and that's in the area of holding, right about where Howard went around the corner left side. There is a flag. So I think this ball's coming back. What a good gain. Brought that out to about the 28-yard line. It's about a 27-yard gain. And like I said, I think that ball's coming back. Yep, pushing them back there by Chautauqua Lake. It's going to be a spot foul, and this ball's going all the way back. But Howard almost busted one again, was only tripped up by the punter there, Andrew Graham. Wouldn't have mattered if he scored anyhow. Yeah, spot foul, yeah, right about where Howard turned that corner on the left side.
Excuse me?
So that's going to push Chautauqua Lake's going to start at about their own 29-yard line. McMahon, 4 receivers wide, just one back in the backfield, and Kinney across, and they fake, same play, but they gave to the tailback.
McMahon handoff.
And that's a nice play. Cam Baker was stopped for Andrew Stetson, and he's going to lose. He lost about 3 yards. Good play by Stetson. Got in that backfield. Did not fall for that fake.
Chautauqua Lake for a loss. They'll bring up second down. And 12.
Same formation here, 4 wide. Baker's the lone setback. They got Kinney in the slot left. And now they hand off, and Kinney around right side, and he stiff arms, and now he's good tackling by Sherman on the sideline. Cody Grozik, as well as David Kelly. As a Sherman defense stretch that ball or that play out.
They'll bring up third down.
Gain of about 2.
About the 33-yard line.
Sorry, that was actually a gain of about 8. So it's about 3rd and 5. McMahon up the middle to Baker, and he's going to be wrapped up. Good job there. Nice play by Nick Grenier. He's going to be short on that. It's going to be about a 4th and 4.
They'll bring up fourth down.
And Chautauqua Lake will punt here. Brent Morrison's their punter. Back for Sherman is, looks like Chris Persons. And good punt. Persons at about his 31, bobbles it, and looks like he recovered it. Chautauqua Lake young man was there, but Persons blocked him out nicely.
For the Wildcats, they'll start it up. With a first and 10.
Recovers. Looks like that was Cody Thomas who had a chance at it, but Persons recovers.
31-yard line.
Sherman's going to take over about the 31-yard line.
7 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Cody Ryan under center here.